Ryan just, got knocked out. It was a targeting call, and so that's what happened with him. But he was great after the game. In fact, he got up and gave a little speech to the team. So it was a lot of fun in the locker room, for those seniors. And then Trey had a stinger. So that's all I know on that.
Coach, you talk all the time about competitive depth, and we saw that tonight despite all the injuries that you had. Is that really the difference between a playoff team and one that maybe loses a game like this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we committed in the beginning of the year, knowing the type of team that we had, that we're going to have to play some people. And, that showed up tonight. I mean, Chad Smith played a starter role for us tonight. JD, I can't tell you how proud I am of JD. Huggins, Huggins really, I hadn't watched the tape yet, but it looked like he played pretty good to me and everybody else. So just proud of those guys, and that's what it takes. How about Adam Choice? I don't think he had a carry last week, and he comes back and really just gave us some toughness. Made a couple of really tough, hard-nosed runs down there at the end of the game to finish it, and literally just moved a pile into the end zone there at the end of the game. So just, that depth will show up, and it's different guys at different times. I think we've developed it in the offensive line, the D-line, the linebacker, guys in the secondary. Some of it's been forced just simply because of injuries, and some of it has just been an accumulation of reps, throughout practice in the season. But proud of our guys, and hopefully that'll pay off for us as we keep moving forward.
What can you say about the play Trey Lamar made there in the first that ultimately led to a touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, it was unreal. I mean, that was a heck of a hit, and sack fumble. Heck, he might could have scored, but just a great play. He came free and just did an awesome job knocking that ball loose. Really big play for him. Happy for him. That's why we went and recruited him. Make plays like that.
Talk a little about JD, and you said he got his first start tonight, and how he played overall.
Well, JD is a great story. He's one of them guys that we felt like was a really good football player, potentially a really good player. Had all the ingredients. Just going to have to kind of develop him a little bit, and that's exactly what has taken place. I mean, he's a very smart player. He can run. He's physical. He's tough, and got good instincts. Brent trusts him. That's why he's out there, and he's really developed into a very, very dependable player for us. So I'm really proud of him. And I don't know if Judah got him tonight, but Judah's got the same way. Judah's become very dependable too. I think Chad took all the snaps, but we've got good depth there. We've got several guys that we trust.
Dabo, Akers, not an easy guy to bottle up. Was that sort of the central part of the defensive plan? Is
Yep.
corralling him?
Yeah, I mean, if we knew if we couldn't stop their run game, we were going to be in trouble. They're built on running the ball, and especially running the stretch. Thought we did a better job this week than we did last week on the stretch play. Just setting the edge and containing it and winning one-on-one matchups up front. We did a better job in our pressure situations too, where you can't just always pressure people. Sometimes you got to win your matchup up front. And I thought we did a better job in both aspects tonight. But yeah, I mean, you can't run the ball and the other team can. Like I said, that's usually a recipe for a loss. And it's 227 yards. I think we won 41 in a row. We rushed the ball for over 200 yards. It's pretty strong, a pretty consistent stat right there. The little boys up front deserve a lot of credit. And again, they did some good things. They got a bunch of dudes over there now. It ain't easy. So just proud. And we had probably 20-something yards of negative yards too. So just really proud of that part of the game. And just wish we could have finished on a few other plays that I think could have given us a little bit more room to breathe there in that fourth quarter.
Despite all some of the issues that happened, you had a resounding answer to that run game. 21 yards, 24 carries. What does that say about your defense? How does that make you feel as coach?
Again, I mean, that's what we're built on. We're built on the trenches. We're built from the inside out, and it's hard to win championships if people can line up and run the football on you. I mean, as long as I've been in this, when people can line up and run the ball on you and have their way with that, you're in for a long day. So, you know, hats off to those guys up front, you know, because they set the tempo. And again, with Big Dex out this week and some Niles in there, Jabril, all those guys, I thought they stepped up and really played well for us.
Coach, you talk about consistency all the time, 3 straight division titles, and before the season it was FSU ranked number 2. You guys had to go to Louisville, to NC State. What does it say about your program that you went 3 straight divisions with that?
Well, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it really is. I mean, but it's where we wanted to be. I mean, that's 8 years ago. It's my 9th year, and you know, we hadn't won a division. In fact, I brought that little trophy in here, that little 09 trophy in here, or not in here, but over there in our team room, early part of the week. And I actually, you know, I had a bunch of those guys stand up. You know, Kyle Parker, DeAndre McDaniel, Xavier Dye, Thomas Austin, Kyle Parker, several of those guys that were on that 09 team, you know, to come back. And I showed them a video from that 09 Florida State game. And, you know, and just how happy we were to win that first division trophy. I mean, you'd have thought we won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was, you know, but that's what you got to celebrate, those wins and along the way. But that was such a big deal. And now to have 6 out of 9 years, and you know, going to I guess our 5th. Is this our 5th ACC championship game? 5th?
Yes, be 5th.
Be our 5th ACC championship game. That's the type of consistency when we started in 09 that we wanted to have as a program. And so, you know, we're where we wanted to be. We're a very consistent program. We're not perfect. We're far from perfect. I mean, you know, we've yet to be undefeated. We were 14-1 the last 2 years. Wish we could have been 15-0, 15-0. But the consistency, we got a chance for another 10-win season next week on Senior Day. You know, 7 years in a row. And I just think that we never set out to be the national champion. That really has never been a goal. That's just a byproduct of what can happen when you're really focused, you know, daily on just being the best you can be. And so, but overall, what we wanted to do was to be a consistent program that year in and year out had a chance. You know, just kind of be in the hunt, you know, because if you're in the mix, you always got a shot. And that's what we've become. You know, whether or not, we'll see how far we can go this year, who knows. But we're gonna get ready each and every week, and it's playoff football. Best time of year right now. But you're not in this position if you don't take care of business, you know, in September, in October. That's why y'all hear me say all the time, every week it's the biggest game of the year. Some of y'all look at me and roll your eyes, but it's the biggest game of the year. Because if you don't beat Wake and Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech and Louisville and those teams, you're not here. You know, it all matters. That's what, to me, is so great about college football right now. You know, it's everybody wants to go to 12 teams and all that. Well, then all of a sudden you got some of these games don't mean much anymore. You know, you just start sitting your starters. You know, kind of become the NBA and the NFL. I think we already got that. I think that's what makes college football unique and special. Every week is a critical game. So I'm excited about moving forward, an opportunity we got, and we know it's not going to be an easy road. I guess Miami's going to be the other team, and so that'll be an awesome matchup down the road. But you know, we gotta continue to take one step at a time.
Last 2 weeks,